You're welcome back to my channel again, and happy Sunday to you. So, this is a crypto trading weekly review and forecast. So, first of all, just as normal as how we normally do it, we look at how the last week trading, how it goes, and also look at how this week will go. So, let's move on. Okay, now if you move on, so we're trying to look into dollar index. Dollar index, how it behaved last week, because the behavior of dollar index do affect some opposite pairs. So now, last week dollar index was on a correction down. So if you watch from here, this is the last move. Then we're expecting a correction. That is ABC. Now this is, it have dropped below and an impulse. If you watch, it have already gotten to the point where I expect it to end. So now this what happened last week. So this week we are entering now. Dollar index we're going to be mainly downtrend, mainly going to be bearish. So now it's testing 50 and 51, 50 and 618 Fibonacci twos level. So we're expecting that this week, if you get small another more correction up, so we're expecting it to be down to this point this week that we're entering now. And you know, correlatively, if it's down, then an opposite is quite likely that the opposite pair will be up. So now let's jump into BTC. So BTC, last week when I was doing our analysis, I gave a signal, which the signal, this is how it goes. Let me just draw it. I just clear the chart before I begin today. So there was a drop from here to this point to 27,192. There was a drop there. Then we're expecting a pullback, which a pullback just go to this level 5618 fib level. That is our entering. Then and we use fib extension to project the where it will drop. So and clearly it came to our target. This is where we targeted 26,655 dollars. This is where we targeted, and it just hit at that particular level. So for people that have taken the trades, very big congratulations to you. So now this week, what are we expecting? So after this drop, we are expecting that the correction is completed, but based on what is forming, because if you watch here, we just got something like this drop in one A, okay, here A, then here is B, C. So now this is C. So now what are we expecting? So I expected that the correction will come to an end. So but what I'm seeing here now, we're supposed to have an impulse which will cause a very big rally, very big rally. maybe back to this point, maybe back to 28,314. So, but from what I'm seeing, I'm still seeing another crawling here up. So, it's likely that BTC will still going to be continue bearish. So, what are we targeting? If you continue to crawl to this point, continue to crawl to 27,300, then by this week we're entering short. We short from 23, 27,300, or from 27,488. That's where we short, and our target will be at 26,046.76. So this is our prediction and forecast in this week for BTC. Then coming to Ethereum. Ethereum throughout last week, it was making a kind of what do I call it? Is crawling below. We can call it maybe a bull flag that is forming, something like this that is forming. So it's not tradable. It's not tradable. So I advise everyone not to take the trade. If you watch it like this, you just drop in. So now the correction seems to have completed. So what are we expecting now? This week, if the price will move back to this point, the price move back to this level, which is a demand zone level, which is here, then we're likely to long it from this point. From here, we'll take long. So here now you have make a double bottom. So plus or minus, we'll target this point. So this is my prediction on Ethereum this week. So now go further to Solana. Solana USD. Now Solana USD, after after a little consolidation downwards, it quite have an impulse, it quite move up. So if you look at here, let me just remove it and put it afresh. This is an impulse move from here. So where are we supposed to enter this market? This is not a time to short, this is a time for long. So but you just wait for it to finish the correction. So we're expecting it to get to this level. If you, after the correction, if you get to this level, then this is our entering level. So we still expect something like this, like this, then drop down from here, from this point, then we'll be taking up. So this is my point of view for Solana. So okay, sorry for the breakout, then we'll continue from here. So now this is the Solana. After making this an impulse to this point, so we're expecting a correction to 21.60 or 21.48 preferably, and that should serve as our entering point. Then our target will be at 22.88, so that should be our target. Then let's look at Dodge USDT. So it's still the same thing that we're expecting at this point. So I'm expecting a correction to 0.05857 or 0.05826 preferably, and that should be our entering. That will serve as our entering level. So let's just keep an eye on it. Once you get to that point, then you prepare to enter the trade. Okay, let's move on. BNB. Okay, it's ranging. Let's just move to that one. Then this is a SRP USDT. SRP USDT is at a bearish bias. So if we'll be able to see a correction back to 0.4969, then we'll short it from there. Then LTC USD. So it's also on a bearish directional bias. So, but for now, you need to give us a clear edge before we talk of entering the market. So if we'll be able to see a pullback to this level, then we'll short it down to 59.71. So then we'll go to Matic. Yes, Matic will give us a better edge this week. So after the little correction, markets have revised. So now wait for the correction before we enter into this market, and where our entering target will be at 0.5123 or 0.5101 preferably. So watch to see how it reacts, and if we will not rush to enter this market, because we can still see at this point we might still see something like this. We might still see something like a move down to this point, back to the previous support, which will serve as a demand zone. So before it will move up. So this is what we might see on Matic. Then you take note of that. Once you see this correction, then you get ready to enter. Then your target will be at 0.5419. So, and I think that's all for the week for Solana. Sorry, for Matic, or for this that's all for crypto this week. Then we expect a better trade this week, because throughout last week is all about correction which have come to an end. So stay tuned, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.